Now this is another question. Find out mean in continuous series. So this is the question. Marks have been given. Number of students also given. We can take number of students as frequencies f, and classes are given. You know that we in continuous series, continuous class are coming 0 to 10, 10 to 20. So for finding mean, first of all we have to make a column of midpoint. Mid value we have to find out. We have to find out mid value. I repeat, if the marks are being given as continuous series, you have to convert a column for x, or it also some books you can see m also. It's we can call it m, or it's a small x. So the continuous series classes are to be converted into mid values. So how to find out mid value we also already know, but still I have written here. Mid value can be find out by lower limit plus upper limit by 2. So here in the classes, each class we have to add the lower limit and upper limit, divide by 2, we will get the mid value. So first of all, find out all the mid values. Then the same procedure as we have made in discrete series and individual series. Like first we have to find out the D column. As you know, D means x minus A is the assumed mean. This mean is we have to take from the x column. Okay. From this x column we have to take one assumed mean. Find out the dx. Find out the sigma dx. Then in order to find out step deviation, we should know this d dash. So make the column of d dash. You know d dash is equal to dx by c. C is the common factor. Then find out the d dash column. Then we need fx, sigma fx. So you multiply f column into x column. Here this is the x column. In continuous series, don't take this one. After calculating midpoint, we don't want these classes. Then we want this f into x, these two columns. So find out fx column, then f dx. F into frequency into dx column. Then f d dash x column. That means this is d dash, this is f. So multiply both, you will get f d dash x. We want to find out the sigma of f d dash x, sigma of f dx, sigma of fx, and we need a sigma of f also. This is the f column, frequency, total number we need. So all this calculating all this, you will get the answer. So we calculated the midpoint. So these are the midpoints. Next find out the dx, that is x minus a. We have taken assumed mean from this. Then d dash column, that is dx by c, d divided by common factor, that column. The next one fx column, f into x, we want sigma fx. Then f dx, this is f dx column, we need sigma f dx. Then f d dash x, this is f d dash x. Now substituting these values in the equation, we will get the answer. So first of all, direct method. equation sigma fx by sigma f, that is 1870 by 70, we'll get the answer 26.71. Now next assumed mean method, a plus sigma f dx by sigma f. Our assumed mean was 25. So 25 plus 120 by 70 will get the answer 26.71. Next step deviation method, a plus sigma f d dash x by sigma f into c. Again our assumed mean is 25. 25 plus 12 by 70. Our common factor was 10. So into 10. Answer is 26.71. This is another type of question. Here classes are not given, x is not given, but more than values are given. Income more than 75, more than 85, likewise. And number of families, that is frequencies, are given cumulative. This is cumulative frequency. Find out to mean with different methods. So first of all, what we have to do is, more than values we have to convert into ordinary class. First one. Second one, cumulative frequencies should be converted into frequencies F column. Then we have to find out the mid value from the class. I repeat, more than values, if more than values are given, first of all convert that into ordinary class. Then frequency will be cumulative frequency. That cumulative frequency must be converted into normal frequencies, and then find out the mid value. Then the same procedure as the normal question. Okay, from the question, more than 75 we have to convert into class. Then the lowest value will be 75. That is 75 to 85, first class. Likewise, we have to convert all these into normal class. So 75 to 85, 85 to 95, so on, till 145 to 155. So we got the classes, continuous class. Now we have a cumulative frequency. We have to change this into normal frequency. How to convert this into normal frequency? The first one, 150 minus 140, the difference, it is 10. Then 140 minus 155, it is 25. Likewise, we have to find out all the frequencies. So these are the frequencies, 10, 25, 20, 25, 10, 20, 20, 15 and 25. We need sigma f. So sigma f must be this only. Sigma f is equal to 150. Okay. We are doing a step deviation method. Now, from the continuous class, this is continuous class. From the continuous class, we have to find out x. X means the mid value. So mid values are 80, 90, 100, 110, so on. From the x, we have to find out an assumed mean. Here I have taken 110 is the assumed mean. Now, from the assumed mean, we have to find out d, that is x minus a. 80 minus 110, likewise. So I calculated here minus 30, minus 20, minus 10. Likewise, this is d column. Now, next column is d dash. How to find out d dash? D by c, d by common factor. So minus 30 by 10, minus 3, then minus 2, minus 1. Likewise, these are the d column, d dash column. Now, in order to find out step deviation through step deviation method, In order to find out mean through step deviation method, we want one column, that is sigma f d dash. So f into d dash, that is this is d dash column, this is f column. So this into this 10 into minus 3, minus 30. Likewise, find out the f d dash column, and we need the cumulative answer of f d dash. Here it is 95. So we need f d dash 95, then a 110, and f sigma f 150. By using this, substitute these values in the equation, we can find out the answer. So this is a example for more than classes, more than values. So when we substitute the values into the equation, that is x bar is equal to a plus sigma f d dash by n into c. Our assumed mean was 110 plus 95 by 150 into 10. We will get the answer 116.3.